Alright everybody, welcome to another sponsored video here as we're talking about a Clanboss challenge that we currently have going on where you can win $150. And the whole thing is actually happening at the same time that we are having a new link also for signups for Raid. The whole thing again put together by me. It's actually one of the cool things with the cooperation with Plarium that every single time that we have a bit of a new event happening or we have an idea like the contest here that we can get all of that underway with them, and that for each and every one of them I can come in and also give more free champions and decide which free champions new players are going to get. So this time we actually focus on something a little bit different. The last one we had one sign up link already where I had pretty much free reign from the picks and we had some absolute S tier champions, which was pretty amazing. Today we're focusing on the Clanboss itself because again we have basically a double event. We have on the one hand a new sign up link for players that want to immediately do well on the Clanboss in Raid, which is your main source for shards so that you can get new champions. And then we have a challenge that comes together with that as well. So one of the things that we're doing here is that if you want to have anything like the sign up link, any additional information, anything where you can read up on this, the information will all be down in the description of the video. But basically what's happening is if you are signing up for Raid with the new link, you're going to get once again some new champions that you will unlock as you're progressing through the early levels. And all of those champions are S tier champions when it comes to Clanboss damage. Nama, for example, is a legendary, is absolutely insane, and then we have some cool epics as well that really help you to support the damage output there. So if you're trying to progress quickly by getting more shards and doing well on the Clanboss, trying to get the rewards there, this is exactly what you can use it for. And we thought it would be a cool idea to also pair that with an extra contest where you can win some money. And it's actually fairly simple how that works. If you sign up through the link and you are going for some big Clanboss damage, you can join two of the clans that I created specifically for the challenge. And at the end of February, the player that gets the most damage with a single key on hard mode on the Clanboss will win the prize money. So basically, as all of the champions are already geared to do well on the Clanboss, if you are learning how to do this, if you get your gear, your masteries, your ascendancies, and you're really working on this, there's a pretty good chance that you can actually win some money with all of this as well. So it's a pretty nice little idea. The main thing for me still is the link, because again, I'm very happy that I can pull from the entire champion pool essentially from Raid. Well, most of the champion pool from Raid and get some together, you know, that do really well in these specific areas that we're talking about. But in this case, we also sweeten the deal a little bit with that Clanboss challenge. So it doesn't even matter if you already have an account. If you're just for fun want to try to win the contest, you can do that too. Keep in mind that if you actually used to, or if you already play the game right now, you might have to create that new account with a new device. It's just how the whole thing works. If you then create it and you get the free champions initially, Nama in particular, then you know that everything worked. But if you have questions, for example, you can drop down into the Discord server. Link is in the description as well, and just ask your questions there. I'm happy to answer all of those. But the whole thing is actually quite nice. It is quite a lot of fun, and well, we'll see who wins it at the end. So I actually created two specific clans for this one, already unlocked hard mode. This is going to be the difficulty that you will have to do the most damage. Now, if one of the clans manages to unlock brutal, do me a favor and don't try and do damage on brutal, because the easiest way to see who's going to win is by simply looking at the profile, and in the profile you then have the highest damage listed. So if everybody focuses their keys on hard mode, that would make things easy. Once that fails, we have to go down to screenshots and videos and all of that to prove who's the winner, and yeah, that would obviously be a little bit more complicated. But either way, I hope that a couple of you are going to try this out. If you have any questions, make sure that you post them into the comment sections of the video, or you come to Discord. Game, again, as I already said, is a lot of fun if you take it for what it is. It's obviously not an esports game like we usually have here on the channel, but if you're looking for a time killer, in my opinion, it is still the best one out there, and I've been playing it for years now and still do on a daily basis. So, be that as it may, hope you have some fun with this. If you have any questions, again, let me know. And thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see a couple of you in the Clanboss challenge, and let's see who's going to win that thing. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.